Infinite love, beautiful people. Welcome back to a new video. Today, let us inquire about hurt. What is hurt? Have you ever been hurt? Of course you are. We all have been hurt. But can this hurting stop? Can we, from now on, live that life so that we never get hurt again? Let us inquire together. We have all been hurt from our childhood, throughout the school, throughout relationships that we have, to the family that we've grown up. We have been compared to our brother, to our sister. We have been given names by other children. We have been better or lesser in the school, and someone has compared us to another, and we have been hurt. So why are we being hurt? What is this that is being hurt? To inquire, we have to have an open mind, ready to inquire, to observe, to find out, is this what we are talking true or not to accept or to discard. So when you are ready to inquire, we have to first ask ourselves, what is hurt? So hurt is suffering. It is pain that we feel inside when someone or something insult us. This hurt can also be because we are insulting ourselves, because we are comparing ourselves to another human being. So why is this happening? If we observe the whole human mankind, you will see that every human being is being hurt. So hurt is a common thing for all human mankind. Please, when we say something like this, you have to be ready to face the fact. You have to be ready to see that you have been hurt. You have suffered. If you are a human being, you have been hurt. So, can you live now completely different so that you never get hurt again? That is why we are doing this inquiry. So, when we say that whole human mankind is being hurt, it is so, it is a fact, not a thought, not a comparison, but actually fact. Please look at it. You will see it for yourself. You will see in your life. And then observe the human beings around you, and you will see the same thing. So how do we stop this hurt? When we know that the whole human mankind suffers and has been suffered, and also that you have been hurt. What is this thing that is being hurt? Or who is the one who is being hurt? We have to observe ourselves now, our brain and our whole being. If you observe yourself, you will see that this brain that you have collects information. And all of this memory is stored inside of your brain. And this experience, memory, everything that you ever seen or been hurt is stored here. So this memory creates a thought, and every thought has seen that it cannot last, because you can test this for yourself now. Just stop and observe your thoughts. You will see that a thought comes into a being. You cannot hold it. You can hold it for a little bit, but you need a tremendous energy to do it, and then it goes away. So it is spontaneously arises and goes away. So you have seen that, the thought has seen that, and has invented an ego or a person, something that has these thoughts. So you say, I have a thought. But when you say, I have a thought, that is a thought talking, I have a thought. Because if you stop and observe, can you observe the one who's saying, I have a thought? Of course you can, because it is the awareness that sees. So all of this is part of you, and this ego is part of the awareness, because awareness holds that all together. So when you see all of this, what is being hurt? You as a person or something completely different? In order for you to exist as a person, what must you have? You must have a thought and you have to have an image about yourself. So what is this image that you have about yourself? This image is everything that you hope to be, that you want to be, that you inspire to be. If you think for yourself that you are clever, this is the image that you have about yourself. If you think about yourself that you are not good enough, this is image that you have about yourself. So why is hurt happening? Let's suppose someone comes to you and says, that blue shirt that you are wearing is very ugly, but you are wearing green shirt. What would you say? You would say, funny, I have a green shirt, not a blue one. And you will not be offended. But if someone comes to you and says, you have very ugly shirt, probably you will be offended. Someone will not, but for this example, let's take that you are being hurt, that you feel this negative feeling inside you shrinking. Why? Because he or she has hurt the image that you have about yourself. You have personally picked this shirt and you have seen that it is nice for you, and someone comes and says, this is ugly. You are being in that moment hurt because the image that you have about yourself is now being hurted. So every time that the image is being hurt, you are suffering. When you are a child, someone comes to you and says, you are too small, you cannot play with us, but you think that you are big and therefore you hurt. Someone comes to you and says you are not smart enough and you hurt. And then you start to think that for yourself. You say, I'm not good enough. Look at my friends. They're having the best grades in all the classes and I have bad grades. Why? I am stupid. And then you hurt. So the source of all suffering and hurt is having an image about yourself and comparing yourself to another. So can you live life where you do not compare yourself to another and having a no image at all? Please take this very seriously, because everything that you see and have about yourself is an image. So can you stop creating this image? Can you be aware of this image inside of you? Deeply see that you are striving to be something, to become something. So how to end image making? So the image making stops when you stop comparing yourself to another. When you stop becoming, when you don't want to become. And you can only stop this becoming when you end psychological time. Psychological time is a thought that you think that there is tomorrow and that there is a past. But actually, your brain always lives now. Every moment that you ever lived and experienced was always now. When you are remembering something from the past, you can only bring it now. But sometimes this now can cloud this moment that you are living in. And therefore we have illusion of psychological time. We think that we will get better with the time. And I have a great video about that. I will link it somewhere here. So to end the image making, you have to end the becoming. Once you give your total attention in your life, when you end the psychological time, the hurt will be totally gone from your life. And when you cannot be hurt, then you are innocent again. And what is innocence? Innocence is inability to get hurt. When you are aware inside of you and outside of you, so that no one in this world can offend you, then you are again innocent. The moment when someone offends you and when you are hurt, you lose this innocence. So please, as always, give attention in your life. Observe your life. Observe how you live in this life. Listen. See yourself how you act in the moment. See yourself when you are getting hurt. See yourself when someone insults you, how you react to this. And also, see yourself when someone gives you compliment, how you flourish inside you. See all of this. Say nothing inside of you. Just be aware. Just being aware of this will end the psychological time, will end the hurt, and your brain cells will literally change. Try this for yourself. Give attention in your life and find out, is this true? Infinite love. Thank you for inquiring.